So, Rico, Amanda, how you doing? How's your night going? Oh, take that back. How's your day going? I'm just here working on some computers. Try something different. I haven't gone live during the day, so scope it out, see what the deal is. What's going on with you? I'm asking. How's your day going so far? I'll be going back and forth because I'm working on laptop. So computer questions, I got you. I have questions, I got you, definitely. And if it's laggy, let me know, cause like, I got essentially I live in the country wise, and they be sloughing, man. They be sloughing. Sloughing. Hey, Marlo Contour, how you doing? How's it going? Turn off the Wi-Fi, cause my Wi-Fi, I don't know the deal. It's acting up, so I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'm messing with the router some more. Right now, I'm transferring actually files from through a hard drive to external hard drive, and then I'm gonna wipe the drive and do a fresh installation, Windows 10, etc. So if you're there, I gotta talk. Is TikTok has crappy servers, and they be slacking on that note. But basically, I'm doing once again Windows installation on this. Really? Inconsistent 14. What up, the Crow? How you doing? How's your day going? I'm just here working on some laptops. Computer questions, I got you. Life, whatever. General talk, I got you. But I'm working on this older Dell N5050. It's got a one terabyte hard drive, which I can tell is slow, but doing a Windows 7 to Windows 10 upgrade on it. Let me try this. Damn. Unstable, let me see. Dang, like that. Yeah, this is wild, man. It's even worse. Wow, man. It's even worse. Hmm. Hey, what's up, Steph? How's it going? Just here working on computers and trying to mess with my router. So let's do 1489. Oops. Hey, what's up, Marty? How's it going? How's your day? I'm just working on computers. So computer questions, like I tell everybody, I got you guys, life, etc. So I'm messing with my router, Wi-Fi say at home, which is kind of bothersome in the country, now look-wise. Then I'm working on this customer laptop, putting a Windows 7 to Windows 10. Oh, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Thank you. How you doing? I'm just, I tell you, just messing with my internet. It's bothersome at home, but at the same time, we're on computers. I gotta catch up. I gotta do this one. Then, oh, what up, Jack? How you doing, brother? How's it going, man? How's it going on your side of the world? Anyways, Laggy, let me know. It's gonna probably in and out. I got US Cellular in the country. The reception ain't the best. It might be in and out. So, how's everyone's day going? Oh, hey Jack. Likewise. I'm definitely like tell you, love your material. You get that, I'm definitely doing really good. Heck yeah. So, team squares all day, every day, 1,000. Right now, I'm actually working on some laptops. I got to do a older Dell and 5050. You can imagine getting there. Oh yeah, 1,000 that number, brother, most definitely. But I look on this older Dell and 5050. I have Windows 7. I'm gonna put Windows 10 on it, and then test the hard drive. That 1 terabyte hard drive, but I think it's just a turtle one. Got volume. The downfall is not enough megabytes for cache, so it's a turtle. SSD is the way to go, most definitely. Which SSD right here, all day, every day, in digital versus your traditional hard drives, which are mechanical. So yeah, computer talk. I'm repairing them. Yeah, so computer questions, I got you, man. You know, I tell you, Apple, Microsoft, they're not hard to work in at all. Even if they're old dinosaurs, I work in a lot of old computers. They're like 07, 08. As long as they're DDR2 and newer, all you do is add more RAM. If you want to make it a lot faster, SSD is the way to go. Once again, digital. It'll make it from a Honda to a Bugatti just with this little thing right here. And from there, just a little fine tuning, and there you go. Now you have your dinosaur to a 2021 laptop, desktop, etc. Just all you need is Windows, iOS for Apple. Fine tune it. That is, and the more RAM, the more merrier. So older ones, DDR2 typically go up to 8 gigabytes, but desktop potentially 16 gigabytes. And then DDR3 and newer, 8 for sure. 16 is a lot better because in reality, all you need is 16 gigabytes if the motherboard actually allows it. Okay, yep, SSDs, yep. Oh yeah, SSDs, SSDs are awesome. Whatchamacallit, back in the day, I would say when I first started messing with computers about five years ago, they were really expensive. So that's why, they were really costly. 120 gigabyte was about, back then when they first came out, they were like $80-$100 for a 120 gigabyte, and that's a lot. Hey Blanca, how you doing? How's your night going? Day going. How's life? How's the family? And so that's why nowadays you can buy 120 gigabyte for like $22-$30 roughly. Then from there, you gotta get the Windows installed or iOS installed, and it's easy. I love working on computers. I tell people a lot of us we're brainwashed, not to work on computers because they're hard to work on. I can teach anybody, and I didn't go to school for none of this. It's just my buddy taught me the understanding why or how computer function, what they need to function. And after that, it was all sponsored by Google, YouTube, a bunch of techies worldwide. bunch of computer forms, etc. And from there, I learned in about 8 months for the most, like to get what I know where I'm at now. I could teach anybody in a month if they have like all my keys are these. That's all you need, flash drives. Then you have the older ones, 2.0. But if you want to do installations, you want 3.0. It's a lot faster. So when you install Windows, etc. on it, it's a lot faster. Oh, I'm doing good, thank you. Just catching up with the world, the computer world, because like I've been slacking a little bit and trying to. I'm only one person, so I got my co-parenting my kids best as. Then getting my life straight as far as getting everything in order correctly. So and then now I'm just working on computers. I have a lot of computers. I did this. I bought a lot of computers at auctions. So if you want to buy computers at bulk for cheap, you go to auctions. There's right here in the States, US wise, nationwide. In the world, they actually have there's a couple websites you can actually scope out to see if they have anything in your side of town, etc. Yeah, it's crazy how cheap it has become. $350 for a good monster. The right CPU. You're a techie, Jack. That's awesome. Yeah, it's the very truth. Like AMD's come a long way compared to Intel. Intel's always been consistent. That's why older CPUs of Intel versus AMD. Yeah, the FX series, which is a lot better, most definitely, yes. But Intel has always been consistency wise, and the 1 core, 2 cores is always consistent. That's what I noticed about them. But now AMD finally caught with Intel, and now it's that AMD Intel war. they're both awesome CPUs. Just bragging rights pockets. It depends what you do. But for the most part, everyday person, any computer's work. Any computer's good for them because they all use Google, Amazon, YouTube, basic stuff. Everyday stuff. You don't need a like type of customer. You don't need a $500,000 computer to look at Google. Your diners are gonna do the same thing. It's just slower. You just need to do upgrades. That is like this lady locally wise. She bought just the tower itself at Walmart. Wally World. She bought it. It was about $770, but she got it on sale for like $550, $540 roughly. And I told her for that thing, I go, cosmetically it's nice, it's slim. The downfall is specs wise, it's very basic. She's like, really? I was like, she's the older lady. I think she's like, don't quote me, like 84, 85 roughly. And I told her like the price she paid for this tower, I can sell you kits for this, really. So she has a bunch of grandkids wise. So I saw like desktop kits for like 135, 150, depends on what the specs are. But so I did a 128 gigabyte SSD, a 320 gigabyte or 500 gigabyte hard drive for storage, 8 gigabytes of RAM, Windows 10, Office, all that great jazz. Decked it out, and this is a desktop kit, so you get the monitor, the mouse, the keyboard, all that great jazz. To Walmart, I got a 3500 GPU online, even graphics card are leaving the door. Most definitely, brother, most definitely. So yeah, so the missus, she's cool, man. She actually, her name is Vicky. She bought 4 desktop kits. I told her these 4 kits is the price of what you pay for that one tower. But I go, you didn't know. So that's why I'll buy them from you, because I just prep them up, deck them out. It's easy. That's why I always do on my TikToks. So I'll post it. When I work on computers, I'll do what before and after, or what I did to it. And then TikTok, it's that TikTok life all day, every day. So I upload them on my IG, Facebook, and Twitter. So it all works out on my side. So that's why everyone's like, yo, you don't post really on IG and Facebook anymore. I was like, nah, I just upload from TikTok. It's a lot easier. So yeah, that's what I'm saying right now. I'm just doing this Dell, and after that I was working on a MacBook, a 2012 MacBook. So that's how I tell people, in computer world, you don't worry about age. As long as it's DDR2 and newer, you don't worry about the age of the computer. I promise you. Like that. I got anybody. No matter what part of the world, I can tell you what to buy, etc. Send you links. And then once you up and boot it, whatever, I can. There's a bunch of remote software, but it's called TeamViewer, free software. And from there I can just fine tune it, help you out, etc. Computer questions, I can jump in from my computer to your computer remotely through that software. And there you go, I'm your techie. But yeah, but right now as far as GPUs, there's a whole Bitcoin going on, the mining stuff. So the GPUs are like stupid high right now because all the miners are freaking buying them out. Which me personally, I don't worry about it because I'm not a gamer to the fullest, so I don't. It don't bother me none. But all the gamers, video editors, coding, etc., they're the ones that need it because they're the ones, if you're doing like Photoshop, etc., you need a decent or a good GPU to do faster conversions, better clarity of the monitor, all the great jazz. And it all works together. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. And then with that said, like me, in the gaming console world, PlayStation, since the PlayStation 5s are majorly in demand, Xbox X to a certain extent, but it's always been Sony all the way. all the PS4s, even brand new, the prices are jacked up to more than the value they were brand new. They want $400-$500 for a PS4. I'm like, dude, they're only worth $2-3 nowadays. But the downfall is, since it's a whole mining world, everyone's buying the PS5 for the GPU for mining. So yeah, that's awesome. Techie talk, but I tell you, it's all good. Me personally, I just PS4 to Xbox Ones. I prefer PlayStation all day because better cooling, better design versus Xbox. Honestly wise, Xbox has better RAM specs, but yeah. So what's going on with you guys? Love it. Yeah, the miners are rough and went smart. Their G series is awesome. Oh yeah, no, the G series was definitely it's consistency wise. No, Intel's always been good, man. Like once again, it's all about their cores and the consistency wise, and that's what I observed that, especially when you put SSDs in them. Oh yeah, it's a lot better. PlayStation, I still enjoy keyboard and mouse. No, PC gaming is good too. Like I better started gaming honestly wise like 3-4 months ago when my brother Turner met him on Facebook through the Empathy and Narcissist pages, etc. And now we're like BFFs, good people, And I started gaming with him, so I'm playing Apex on PlayStation 4. And but yeah, no, I'll eventually get back to PC gaming. I have some decent gaming towers, but I haven't played with them. So I used to do a lot of video conversions, video editing, etc. But I stopped many years ago. But I'm gonna start doing it again because I want to do TikToks right here. So what I do is because when you make your TikToks, it's 59 seconds. They say a minute, but it's 59 seconds. But anyways, I want to do from my YouTube channel, grab five videos, and then combine them together to make one video, and then upload them to my Facebook, YouTube, and I believe IG might allow it. Cause I know they can do multiple 1-minute videos back to back, but I don't know if you can actually do one shot at 5 minutes. So I'll experiment with that. But anyways, I have this it's an older tower. It's an older tower. That's the Dell T7600, the server, dual CPUs. That's basically specs wise. It's got 48 gigabytes of RAM, and it's got dual CPU Xeons, and it's I'm trying to think. It's like the X3680s, I believe. Don't quote me now. I haven't turned it on for so long. And then it's there's 6 cores, 12 processors per CPU, so it's all combined together, 12 cores, 24 processors. So it's a beast for a generation. It's basically i7 series, It's a beast, and even a lot of people say. Even my teacher taught me, he's like, it's supposedly to say that the CPUs over time wear down and it's hardware, etc. Me personally, like, this is my opinion. I don't believe none of that. I tell my buddy, my teacher, his name is Tim. I was like, I work on this all the time. They're still work. They're still good. Maybe the security issues, potentially all that, but that's more for hackers, coders, etc. YouTube channel. Yeah, I got 2 YouTube channels. I got my IG one for computers strictly, which I haven't touched since my whole last year when I went my little awakening, etc. I haven't touched on that at all, honestly. And then if you go to my TikTok wise, if you go to my bio, it's right there. You just click it on there, it'll show you my YouTube channel wise, which is called Squares and Circles. And basically, I just throw everything on there, all my TikToks, to upload them there. And when I go live, because now TikTok started doing it where they save the videos on your live onto your account for 90 days, and then you can save it to your phone, upload it to YouTube channel. So that's the type of people, hey, I like to record these. If it's cool, I'm gonna upload them and just share it to the world, etc. Whatever I talk about, stuff like that. So, and sometimes I do with the squad. I do Zoom calls. That's what I do, man. Hell yeah, Zoom. Because talk about whatever else you want to talk about, life, relationships. I don't care. Like I'm just a socialist. I'm a tell everybody if I got paid to talk, I'd be a zillionaire. Because socialism is hella cool with cool people. As long as you're open-minded, vibing, etc. We good. If you're narrow-minded, I just keep it short. There's no point having an open-minded conversation with you because I will offend you. Not purposely, because for the most part, narrow-minded people have their set ways. And that's why you just gotta read people. If you have to read people, most definitely. If not, then you're gonna be bumping heads with the wrong people. You could avoid that situation if you would have read them. That's where I'm from, Eastern Washington, Yakima Valley. I'm like, I keep to myself, honestly. Because, like, ever since, especially in the Spanish culture, like, by me talking about, Empathists, Narcissists, etc., and that's especially my ink, everyone looks at me all crazy. Especially before I got TikTok, I was at IG, Facebook, which is still on there, but once again, I upload everything from TikTok to my other platforms. I was talking about those, even before I got my ink, I was talking about, You talk about emps and narcs, etc. And in the Spanish culture, we don't know about that. I tell people, you don't believe me? Anyone that's Spanish watching this, you watch my TikToks, ask your parents. They have mom, what's empathy, narcissist? Uncle, whoever raised you, uncle, auntie, grandmother, whoever it is, you know, what's the empathist, what's a narcissist? They'd be like, what's that? But if you say this, and this is where it's like, you'll get their attention, but you're not supposed to talk about it. But it's wrong in our culture, supposedly. If you say machistas, mandilones, oh yeah, that's a no-no. Don't I tell my buddies that, you know, they're different nationalities and stuff, like, yo, if you want to get a controversy going at a Spanish family, you know, if you go to dinner or whatever, barbecue, ask that question. Yo, what's a machista? What's a mandilon? And everyone's gonna look at you like, yo, he did not ask that at the table or at the barbecue, etc. Because you're not supposed to talk about that. Hey, Donovan, Haven, how you doing? How's it going? Because in our culture, it's a no-no. And me personally, once again, I don't believe in tradition no more, so I break tradition, the generational cycle. So that's why where I'm from, a lot of people, which is, once again, it doesn't bother me none. I tell people, yo, I only keep positive people around me, and that's it. Anyone else to be an energy vampire narc, I push you away 1,000. And you call me a dick, I'll be a dick. It doesn't matter to me because I don't deal with you. I don't have to. You can tell everybody negative about me. It doesn't hurt my feelings. Because words for me personally don't bother me at all. They're just words. As long as you're not that whatever they're saying, then you're good. And like me, the people call me mean. I'm like, by me being mean, by being honest that I want to vibe with you, if that's wrong, then I'll be wrong. But guess what? You're not in my life. You're not stressing me. You can stress everybody, tell everybody your sob story, and you're their problem, not my problem. And my life goes on. I just worry about, you know, co-parenting best dad with my ex. She has her days. And with that said, my ex, you know, which I believe she was a narcissist, the downfall everyone drops the word narcissist, is way too freely like I was. She's a hurt emp like I was. I was a hurt emp also. That's what I told her, you know, like this week, we've had a conversation, you know, and she's like, you know, I'm considered crazy to her, which is cool. Once again, the Spanish culture, what I'm saying, I am considered crazy. And that's why, once again, all my people, family, etc., when they see me, the ones that call me, they still show me love, etc. The ones that think that I lost my marbles, which I'm they just look away from me. They'll be at the store, because I don't go out anywhere. I go to Wild World, Dollar Tree, small errands. So if I do any service work, I go strictly there, in and out, and that's it. Especially with the whole COVID going on, because I don't want to mess with that again, because I caught it, and that shit sucked bad, really bad. So be cautious with best ass. And me personally, when I had COVID, the best thing that saved me was Alka-Seltzer cold and flu plus. That I can breathe a lot better, because I didn't. What happened to me? I lost my appetite. I could barely breathe. I'm walking from here, you know, from room to room. I was like, I felt like I ran like 10 miles. I could barely breathe. So it was 8 days of hell. But back from the dead. So yeah, good. But with that said, I tell you, I don't go very often. So when people see me, they turn their heads. It's funny because I catch them in the corner of my eye, because, you know, my peripheral vision is always going. So I just laugh. Like it doesn't matter being on. That's my you know, my people see that be with me. Sometimes they'll be like, why they turn their heads? I was like, oh, because I'm crazy, especially my whole ink. I was like, yo, you're really crazy. So I have, like, you know, here, and on July 3rd, I'm getting more ink to put the cherry on top with the emps and narcs 1,000. That's like I say 1,000, because it's my belief is in this world all you have is squares and circles. Empathists and Narcissists, that's all you have. You just got to figure out what you are as an individual. And with that said, like, you know, I tell everybody, you know, you can ask any counselor, psychiatrist, therapist, you know, with my terminology. Like, everybody in the world has narcissist traits. Everybody does. That's why, you know, I tell people, you think you want to hit somebody, you want to yell at somebody? Nah, you don't do it because you're bored. There's a reason behind it, but you have to kind of like think about it. And typically, for the most part, it's our environment. We allow bad people in our life, and because we allow it, because we want to be as an emp, which I'm gonna call it, you know, empathy kicks in, and we want to give them a chance, etc. But how many chances you give to bad people till they devour you, and then from there, you know, you're blaming yourself, and from there, what we do, question your self-worth, and so on. Keep doing the broken record. Good guys, good girls, I was gonna get done dirty. Yeah, that line. Which I don't worry about that anymore. That's how I tell you, I went through my awakening, as they call it, and with my ex-wives, and that's why I told her I already figured this out. You know, I did my own terminology. So everyone talks about narcissists. There's 5 categories of narcs. I don't care if you're a narc 1,000. I don't care about you. I don't hear your sob story, your life. I don't care, because you can't be fixed. A traditional hurt lost emp will call me mean for that, and which have called me before on my TikToks or my lives. They'll say, "Oh, you're mean." I'm like, that's cool with me. Call me mean. It doesn't mean me. It does not bother me at all. It's just a word to me. But with that said, I'm a 2020 emp. I only strictly vibe with emps. Traditional hurt and lost. So all you traditional hurt lost emps, they call me mean for not caring about narcissists. It doesn't hurt my feelings at all. So I tell them, you save them. go. That's our job, right? We're lovers and healers. Now go save them. Have fun with that. I'll sit with my popcorn waiting. And when they do you dirty, which they will, let me know how that feels. Again, how many times in your life you're going to fall on your face for a narc to supposedly pray for them? They're going to be healed. They can't be healed. I'm sorry. I didn't make the rules up. Adam and Eve did, if you want to go by the Bible. That's why I have, don't defy logic. Don't break logic. But if you want to find it the hard way, do it to it. I just, once again, I'm not making fun of nobody. It's your life, etc. We have traditional ways where you're raised, whatever culture you are, whatever you speak, atheist, I don't care what you is. But when you get done dirty every single time, I'm going to be like, I told you, I warned you. I've dealt with me personally, I'm like, my number's 3, right? So I give you 3 chances in life or whatever. Either you and I are being cool or not, or if I'm just like helping you embrace the life. And that's why I tell my people's on here, IG and Facebook, when my belief is just like I did, I just, you're supposed to fall back in life. My business. Like me, when my ex did this thing, like mine's coming May 3rd of this month. I'm going to say that, next month. That'll be a year for me personally since the breakup, etc. All that great jazz, right? What up, Kim? How you doing, man? How's it going? How you been? I have to still respond to your DM. Sorry, I've been behind. I'm catching up with the world because I talk to a lot of people on DMs through a lot of TikTok, mainly TikTok all day, every day, and then IG and Facebook about emps and narcs, etc. My crazy talk, and then my ink. That's the reason why. So that's why my ink's that's what me personally, when I went through my awakening wise, I made a vow to myself, like, I'm going to help people. At least one person in the world, at least one that, that can vibe with me. Because this is very unfair to go through your awakening when you get done dirty by that person. That's how, everyone drops the word narcissist very, really afraid, which is cool. It's traditionally wise, and that's a lot of narcissists are like that. But once again, tradition, hurt, and lost times can devour you also. And to go through your awakening, I'm doing great. It's so nice to finally see. Kim, likewise. When you can go live again, typically when I go on my TikToks, I like to go and see, how it pops in your feed who's live, and I look for you, my regulars I vibe with, because to see, and especially now that you can do dual lives, that's awesome, man. You can jump on, do your thing, chop it up, have fun, and that's what I always say, I'll hear it from the Valley Wise, and even on IG and Facebook, they're like, yo, I was on TikTok. I was like, yeah, it's that TikTok life. Real raw people, like, yeah, you talk to me so many times, I appreciate. Oh, no, you missed. Yeah, I got you 1,000, and the whole world. Like I tell you, team squares all day, every day. Emps. We're all here for each other and support each other, and that's what we do. I haven't went live in okay, that's what we all busy lives, most definitely. Oh, you don't have to send me. Hey, no one's gonna send me nothing. I'm just vibing, talking to everybody, have fun with it while working on my computers. But yeah, no, it's I love to tell you before. I imagine we're all adults before we got on TikTok say the same thing. Like we see, like me, I got kids. I always say 50 kiddos, but blood I have 7. My stepson, my 8th kid, which I'm gonna call it. My kids are all dancing. I'm just like, oh, that app's for kids. And then when I jumped on there September 1st last year, I was like, yo, this is an awesome app. You are. So thanks him. Thanks a million. And likewise, it's I tell people that's why I love TikTok, because you meet raw and real people that don't know you from Adams, and they actually show you love and respect, and and keep it humble. And then that's why I tell people in life, a lot of people worry about people in general, right? Especially family and friends. Hey Kelso, how you doing? How's it going? Hey Classy, how you been? How's it going, miss? I like to all my kiddos. Obviously, if you have kids, if you don't have kids, whoever's close to you in life, what do we want to do? We want to guide them, especially the younger ones, to do better than we did, to guide them best as. And yes, most definitely, the person who has a choice to listen to you or not listen to you. Fall on your face, fall on your face. That's cool. That's me personally. I have my ink, so I like my kids, teach my kids so they don't go through what we went through, etc. And I tell my kiddos and anyone that's close to me, or even here on TikTok, IG, etc., all the platforms. Just care about the people that show you love. Like, if people, it could be your own family or friends that give you grief, etc., that's an energy vampire. Be a narc, that's how I would say, narc or energy vampires. Hey, Princess, how you doing? How's it going? Good afternoon. My side of town, good afternoon on the west side, Washington-wise. But, like I tell everybody, that's the people you don't need in life. Anyone that, if you're trying to do good in life, or even if you mess up in life, but, you have to get people that uplift you every which way and supportive. And that's why I tell people, true family and friends, the only time they give you grief is when you're messing up. And that's called what? Constructive criticism. That's the best criticism. That's the best love in the world. Because why? If you're doing wrong, they let you know you're doing wrong. And if you hear from all your family and friends, that are close to you, then that's the people that you vibe with. Everybody else, when you're doing good, what are they? They're haters, they're jealous, etc. If you're down, they're down, you're good. But as soon as you start doing good, they start knocking you or they fade away. Let them go. Don't worry about them, you know? Just keep it humble with everybody else is positive. Hello, how are you? Oh, hey miss, I'm doing good, thank you. How are you? I get to see life since working from home. Just found out daughter has Rona. Oh snap. Well, congratulations on working at home, and I'm praise for your daughter about Rona. That Rona, like, I don't know what her symptoms are, but me personally, like, what I'm gonna recommend is because they gave me, when I went to the hospital, they gave me like steroids and then antibiotics. It made me breathe a little bit better, but oh, hey, Andy wants to.
What's up, brother?
How's it going, man? How's it going, man? But
I'm just chilling.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Buy
Shit.
Alka-Seltzer, cold that'll help. Me personally, I can do a lot better because I know that lost my appetite for 8 days hard straight, and then after that, that's what you say, major point. And then from there, everybody please, oh, what's up, Starcross? How you doing, man? How's it going? How you doing? How's your day going? Hey, what's going on with you, Drew? How's your day so far?
Nah, just on my lunch break. Got old man bum over here, my other coworker, just chilling in the parking lot, tailgating. This guy, he's hella funny. Oh no.
What up, Gary? How you doing, brother? What you do for work? I'm asking.
I work for a school district, truck driver.
Oh, should I? Nice.
Truck driver, not bus, truck driver.
That's cool. How long you been doing that for?
What are you up to, man?
Oh, me protect. I really don't actually do that day, but I'm watching with the laptop.
So you went and got your you got a degree?
I got you. Nah. What am I doing?
You just know how to fix shit?
Yeah, oh yeah. So my buddy taught me back in 18, 14, 11, so long. But he taught me about computer, so I asked him, that's off the laptop.
That's what's up. So